Okay, starting off with eyebrows, she does have microblading. So I only filled in her brows a little bit using the L'Oreal micro brow pencil in brunette. Now I'm concealing her brows using a cream concealer palette that I have. I don't remember the name, but I definitely will leave that down in the description box below. As I am defining her eyebrows, I'm using this also as a base for my eyeshadow, so I am blending it down onto her lid and making sure to pat out any creases. Going in with the Perception palette by Shayla and ColourPop, I'm using the colors Thick and Revenge as a transition shade. I'm going to layer this color about 3 times to make sure it continues to stay vibrant once I add on her lid shade. I'm using windshield wiper motions to blend this out, making sure there's no harsh lines. Now I'm using the plum shade Played Out in her outer V. And I'm really dabbing that into the outer V so that the color can stay where I want it, and only blending out the edges to blend it in with the transition shade. For the lid color, I'm using Diva, and I'm blending Diva all the way to the top into her crease, a little higher than her crease, as well as blending it into the edges of the color Played Out, so there's no sharp lines. For the inner corner, I'm using the color Unbothered, and this is a really light champagne shade. It's really pretty. I'm going to use that in her inner corner and also blend that into the color Diva. It's going to look like a slight cut crease, but without cutting the crease, just to keep it softer. Now I'm using the Color Mates liquid eyeliner. I'm not doing a sharp wing because I don't believe that soft looks need a strong wing every time. It's also based on client preference. We already moisturized her face off camera. I used the Pond's Sensitive Skin because she does have slightly dry skin. Normal to dry skin. For foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Color Stay in the color Cappuccino. For concealer, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the color Butterscotch. This is actually her concealer that she brought with her. I really like this concealer for her face because it is more of a natural finish. It's not really matte. It doesn't dry her out. So if you have dry to oily skin, dry to normal skin, I would definitely recommend this. But even if you have oily skin, I would recommend it. If you like a natural finish, you would just have to powder a little bit more with this concealer. Now I'm blending her concealer in with the same Real Techniques beauty sponge. I'm not dabbing her face that hard, guys. It just looks like it because the video is sped up. Now to set her face, I'm using the KKW Beauty Loose Setting Powder in the color 3. I do not bake, I just press the powder into the skin and then wipe away any excess. I'm not going to cream contour her skin. I'm just going to bronze her up using the Maybelline face powder, pressed face powder in the color 360 Coconut. And now I'm going in with blush. This is actually a LA Colors blush. I don't remember the name of it, but I'll definitely put that down below. For highlight, I'm using the ColourPop Tom Shayla Loose Highlighter in the color Chisme. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but it's the only one named to see. This is a really pretty highlighter. This is actually only my first time using a loose highlighter, and I think I am hooked. I'm going in with a Wet n Wild eye pencil in the color Very Black to line her waterline. And using Maybelline Falsies on her bottom lashes. I'll use them on the top lashes as well once I pop on some lashes. I wanted to fix her eyebrows, so I'm going to tweeze that a little bit. Now adding some lashes, I'm using the Miss Lashes in the style 301. This is a Maybelline lip liner. I did not like this lip liner. It just was not really showing up for me. It took me a lot of tries to actually get the color to come out. It's a very dry pencil. I would prefer the Kiss one that I usually use. I'm going to go in with the MAC lipstick in the color Really Me, and then add a nude Wet n Wild lip gloss on top. This is the final look. Comment down below and tell me what you guys think.